sea spray? What do you want? It's 4 in the morning.
Squirtle, Squirtle, Squirtle.
A review now. Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah. Fine. What do you want me to do?
Squirtle, 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 Squirtle.
Squirrel Girl. Out of the massive library of Marvel Comics, I would dive into DC Comics, and you want me to do Squirrel Girl? Anything else?
Squirtle.
Squirrel Girl. What if I don't do Squirrel Girl? What are you gonna do? Okay. I guess I'm doing Squirrel Girl. First I'm gonna change. Hey guys, it's the Geek again. Got a request today. More of a demand, depending on how you look at it. Let's just say I got a pretty good shower. But going into this, I think people know that I'm a pretty big comic book fan. Maybe not big, I'd say casual. There's definitely my favorites. There's Spider-Man. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a huge Spider-Girl fan. Look, I even got the variant cover for the Spider-Verse run. What else we have here? I've been collecting the Star Wars run, mostly because I was collecting the original Marvel Star Wars run. I got the entire Spider-Verse series down here. Got a lot of other stuff. Got the new Howard the Duck run coming. But today I got a request for a comic book character I don't care at all about. And in doing my research, I actually learned a lot, and it's got me a little interested. I don't know if I'm interested enough into looking into her, or enough to buy her comics, but it's definitely something I want to look into in the long run. And that character would be Squirrel Girl. Yeah, I know, Squirrel Girl. Okay, let's get into her. She was created by Will Murray and artist Steve Ditko. Steve Ditko. The guy who co-created Spider-Man, Steve Ditko. Yeah. That was enough to blow my mind right there. And it gets weirder. Alright, we'll get into it as we get into it. Her real name is Dorian Green, and she was originally created to be kind of a throwback to the old satire of comic books, when comics were happier and more happy-go-lucky and not so dark and brooding and adult content oriented. And I think to that day she still fits that quality. But her first appearance was in a comic book called, the issue itself was called Marvel Superheroes Winter Special in January 1992. 1992. Yeah. But yeah, she was created, she showed up for a small story. She actually teamed up with Iron Man and defeated, not went up against, defeated Doctor Doom. Yeah. So, let's see, going into her history, she's a mutant, so no big mystery on where her powers came from. But after that first appearance and then a couple of other very, very brief cameos, she disappeared for over a decade until Civil War. Before then, she was a member of a group called the Great Lake Avengers, which were really just more of a spoof kind of team. It really had nothing of importance to it until Civil War, and I'm really sweaty, I'm sorry. It's warm in here. But in 2010, they did a mini-series after Civil War called I Am an Avenger, which actually I have laying around somewhere, but I don't feel like digging into it. In the miniseries of I Am an Avenger, she came back to New York. She was originally in the Great Lakes area. I don't remember the exact state she was in. But since then, she's been a supporting character, not a member of the Avengers, but definitely a supporting character. There's been hints that she had a relationship with Wolverine at one time. I don't even want to know about that. She's actually, according to my sources, which I question this fact, she's apparently defeated Thanos. I really don't know if I buy that at all. But, yeah, she's an Avengers side character, kind of like Jarvis kind of thing. And she's, for the most part, a superpowered nanny for Danielle Cage, the daughter of Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. Now, both of those two characters, Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, are going to have TV shows on Netflix that will fit into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, it's microscopic, but there's a chance we're going to see Squirrel Girl, too. I doubt it. I really, really doubt it. But anything's possible. And she's doing all this while she's going to college. But January 7th of this year, 2015, the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl Volume 1 Squirrel Power was released in comic book shops. So now, for the first time, Squirrel Girl has her own title, which I did not buy. I'm sorry, I don't care. There's nothing wrong with this character. She's actually very, very interesting. I might look into her, but as of right now, I just don't care. I'm going to dip into her history a little bit and explore, because this is definitely a character that I'm seeing interest in. And if she did defeat Thanos, I really want to be skeptical, because if people like Thor and Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four can't beat him, but Squirrel Girl, who's just an average mutant, can? What? But yeah, Squirrel Girl is a very, very interesting and deep character. Maybe not deep, but I plan on looking into her much more, and if I really like what I see, we're going to see a follow-up video to this. But as for right now, Squirrel Girl is for mostly a side character with a huge, huge following. I think it's just because that this character is so bizarre and off to the side that people have connected with her. And it's just such a random concept to make a superhero out of. But at the same time, it is kind of unique. It's not like... I've never heard of DC having a character like this. So I'm definitely going to pick up issue 1 and see what the hype is all about. And somewhere between then and now, I've got some other videos coming. I'm going to be doing a Spider-Verse video. I might do a Spider-Girl follow-up video because of some small events that happened in Spider-Verse. And I've got some other videos planned. Not to mention, this weekend is Detour, Anime Detour in Minnesota, and I'm looking very forward to having a special episode around that. So, depending on if they let me bring my camera into the con, we are going to have a pretty big episode coming pretty soon. So I'm going to leave you with some pictures of this Squirrel Girl character, if I haven't shown one already. until the next video comes out, please check us out on our Twitter, our Facebook, our email. Comment down below, like and subscribe. Share our links with anyone and everyone. Let people know that you enjoy what you're seeing. Please. And until all of that, this is the Geek saying, Squirrel! No. This is the Geek saying, good journey.